Hey everyone, so today we're going to be doing a feeding video of these Repashy little fish shaped things that I've made. So these are the grub pie, Repashy grub pie mold, ice cube mold fish, I guess. So I chucked one in here already to show you guys. There's the Severum and the albino heckleye going to town on it. They aren't the world's bravest, but as you can see, the Severum's trying to prevent everyone else from having their share, so that's kind of rude, mister, but I'll allow it. You are the boss. But yeah, we'll chuck some. How about we chuck some in here? This is the Jawlitochromistic Feldeye, and there's a few Neolamprologus brevis. But there we go. So normally I don't feed these guys for a couple hours, so they're probably not gonna really know what's going on straight away. But yeah. So this, in case you're not familiar, the Repashy Grub Pie is, well, all the Repashys are, they come in like a powder form, and what you do is you get that powder and you mix it with boiling water, and then it forms into this gel. And then what I do is I pour the gel into these little fish-shaped molds, and then freeze them, or you can put them in the fridge or the freezer, but I don't have any space in the fridge, so they go in the freezer. And then you just chuck them in, and the fish eat them. It's like, the good thing with Repashy is it's definitely the best food that's available in the New Zealand market in terms of quality and that. If you guys aren't aware, I add a bunch of additives like the zooplankton and phytoplankton and nourish and stuff, which I think gets a bit more out of them, but I mean that's kind of optional. This is the grub pie, or the Repashy on its own is perfect as is. I definitely noticed much better like coloration and growth and like breeding and all this kind of thing going on with it. So good food in general goes a long way, and at least as far as what we got in New Zealand, Repashy is pick of the bunch. So we'll go grab another little thing out of my little jar. I'll put them all in here so that'd be easier to do one-handed. Should we chuck one in here? This would be kind of funny. It'll be gone in like 1 second a bit. Yep. Well, that was fun. Very exciting content for you guys there. Wonder if these Severums will eat it. I don't know if I've fed any. Oh, maybe we'll try this side. I don't know if I've fed any to these Severums before, so I don't know if they're going to eat it. I did have to split them up because they just unfortunately wouldn't leave each other alone, which sucks, but you know, what are you going to do? No, this one's a bit damaged, like a little ripped fin and a little missing scales and stuff, but it will grow back. There we go. It's like a lollipop made out of bugs. Is this a live feeding video? I don't know. Do I need a live feeding warning? Now it's stuck. So you didn't think that one through, did you? But oh well. Grab another one. Oh man, I should have put them somewhere where they defrost a bit better. Who else should we feed? That's the real question. Chuck some in here. See if the cooler loaches will come out. The cooler loach is always real funny to watch. Actually, what we might do with that one is I'll chuck that in, and we'll come back in a minute or so once the coolies have figured out what's going on. We will chuck some in here, the platies. There they go. Once it starts sinking, they'll be able to get into it better. There it is. They're like chasing around like a little ball. It's kind of funny to watch. Oh, and it's going to sink at the back. Doesn't realize we're trying to make a blimmin' video here, does it? Man, these fish are so dumb. None of them have found it, except for that one. Or those two. Oh, that was disappointing. We'll get some more. Where should we feed next? Oh, this tank's quite a fun tank to do it with. the angels and the bleeding hearts and that. Whoops. They'll be chasing it around. Quite like feeding it to like bigger fish. Like, let's chuck some in here and see what happens. There we go. Platinum eyebiter's got it. Little obese. It's fun with these guys. They get into a little feeding frenzy going. For some reason, the eyebiters always seem to be able to get it better. I don't know why. They're just smarter or something, but they seem to outsmart everyone all the time and do a better job of hanging on to it. The OB peacocks just grab it and then they just take a mouthful and they lose it. So yeah. Who else shall we feed? Let's chuck one in. Actually, chuck one in here with all these cribs. That'll be kind of funny. Oh, don't push it in where you can't see it. So yeah, like I said, I mean, Repashy is pretty much the best food available. And it's one of those ones where it's like, especially with fish keeping, very seldom do you get kind of unanimous, like, oh yeah, everyone agrees. But like, with Repashy, pretty much everyone agrees that, oh, I'm supposed to be spinning the camera a little bit less, but this is a really bad video. I'm sorry, guys. I need to step up my game. Basically, I will tell you guys, not that it's any of your guys' problem, but I get vertigo intermittently, and this past week or maybe a little bit more, I've been having real bad vertigo, so everything's all over the place basically. But at the very least, hopefully I'm showing you guys some fish to enjoy, and hopefully you get some fun out of that. So that's all we can ask for, really. So basically with the Repashy, there's like all sorts of different I don't know, blends or like recipes, I guess is the word. So like if you've got, so this is a grub pie, this particular one that we're feeding now. This here is called grub pie. But there's all sorts of different ones. Like there's ones for, oh, we'll see what the coolie lodges are up to. There they are. But yeah, I mean, there's different ones. Like you've got a goldfish blend, you've got African cichlid blends, you've got like pleco blends, all this kind of thing. So like you can tailor it to whatever you're trying to feed. It's not like, you know, they have to eat this or tough luck, but kind of thing. So, I mean, I definitely would say it's the best food on the market in New Zealand at the moment, pretty comfortably. Like, there's not a lot really odd. The only other ones like New Life Spectrum's good. It's not, I don't think New Life Spectrum is as good, but it is good. It's definitely like, you know, 1A, 1B kind of situation. But yeah, I mean, they're both really good options. And I mean, I think feeding fish good food is way sort of underrated, I suppose. Like you get, you know, it might be a little bit more expensive, but you get a lot more out of your fish in that sense, by feeding them consistently on good food. And I mean, the counterpoint is often like about the price, but with consistent use, you'll find you need to feed them less. Like particularly with Repashy, they won't need as much food to kind of be full. So even though it might cost a little bit more straight away, I'll see these guys all going nuts. What I might do, I'm going to tip the rest of these. Try and get them all loose. Might tip them in just for a laugh. But yeah, basically with prolonged use, you won't need to feed as much volume, and so it'll all kind of even out, and you'll spend the same amount of money, but you'll get much more long-term healthy fish, and you'll get better colors and behaviors, and they'll live longer, and like all this kind of thing. So I think it's something that's definitely worth doing for you if you're considering using something like Repashy. I definitely recommend it. I think it's well worth it. There's a lot of benefit. Yeah, I mean, the fish will thank you for it, so basically that's good. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!